These 4 phrases are making you sound really weak on sales calls, they're costing you deals, and you probably don't even realize it. After closing over 1,000 clients and becoming one of the fastest growing agencies in the United States, I can tell you weak language kills deals before they even start. Weak phrase number 1 is asking, does that make sense? It's the worst phrase you could use. It's very weak, it's seeking their approval versus being a leader. Replace that with questions like, how do you see that helping? In what ways is this different from what you tried? Not do you have questions, what questions do you have? What I'm doing here is I'm forcing engagement. I'm forcing to get them to tell me and sell me if they like my service, it's good because of XYZ. Or you could ask the question, what's missing here that I'm not thinking about? And that flushes the objection. So kill the does that make sense and start using questions that get you to be the leader and start getting them to either flush objections they have or start selling you on why your service is awesome. Look, I've made this mistake so many times on sales calls, it is embarrassing. Now, if you ask, does that make sense on a sales call before, go down to the chat and in the comments write guilty. Weak phrase number 2 is, when's a good time to meet? When's a good time to chat? When's a good time for us to connect? You're putting all of it on them. What you want to do is you want to move it forward with, replace it with, hey, how about next Tuesday, anytime in the afternoon, or on Wednesday at 10 a.m., 2 p.m., or 4 p.m. Eastern. I'm giving enough options that I'm going to have something that they're probably available to do. And if nothing else, they're going to go back, hey, no, I can't do that, but I could do Thursday. We want to set that next date and time. You want to pull up our calendars, mix some options, and push the deal forward. Because if you say, what's a good day for you? They're probably going to say, maybe next Tuesday, or they're going to say, hey, let me get back to you. I'm busy. I don't have my calendar in front of you. I'll get back to you. Worst thing you can do is let them move the deal forward. You are the salesperson. If buyers sold themselves, then salespeople and entrepreneurs would not be needed. Do you realize that if sales was not needed, entrepreneurs would not be needed, and salespeople would not be needed, because all we would have to do is have people that build really good products and really good solutions, and buyers would come buy it. So you have to keep the deal moving forward. Now, I'll tell you, I have coached so many thousands of different people on sales calls, and this thing right here, whether it's enterprise sales or you're selling low ticket sales, high ticket sales, multi-million dollar deals, the number one thing that kills the deal is not moving the deal forward, and it is your job to keep sales momentum so the deal continues to move forward. Now remember, stay to the end because that bonus tip I'm going to give you is going to help the deal move forward very well on the first call, the second call, and keep the deal moving forward even when it feels dead and stuck. But before that, let's go into weak phrase number 3, which was just checking in, just wanted to follow up. The word just, like literally just, weakens your authority. Just checking in, just wanted to follow up. Replace the just checking in, just following up with blank. Say, last time we spoke, you mentioned ... When you drop the pleasantries and you just make it we're here to do business. We have a solution to solve your problem. You said that you needed XYZ. You said you'd have that by Tuesday. Now it's Wednesday. We have our call coming up. Did you get everything you need for our coming call? Weak phrase number 4 that I see entrepreneurs and salespeople make all the time is, we help companies do blank. This makes you disappear into a sea of sameness. It is so sameness and lameness. It's so bad. We help companies do XYZ. We've been around for 25 years and we are just such good customer service. Shut up. It is terrible. Replace that with, companies hire us to do XYZ. The difference there is that companies are hiring us to get outcome. The focus is on what companies hire us for, not what we do to help, and we've been in business for 25 years. Talk their language, not yours. Make it about them and their problems and their solutions and what other clients like them are doing to solve those problems by hiring us. Bonus tip is that weak entrepreneurs and weak closers say, let me know if you have any questions. You're, again, putting the leadership into their court. You're trying to get the buyer to buy themselves, whereas you wouldn't even be needed if buyers were good at buying. What you want to do is you want to ask a question that makes them say, yes, we're in, we love this, or we like it, but here's what's missing. And you say, what, if anything, is keeping you from being 100% that this would fix your social media strategy, this would fix your lead generation strategy, this would fix your ad strategy. What this does is when I say, what, if anything, put that caveat there, would keep you from being 100% that this would solve your ad strategy problem, is either you're going to go, no, this is exactly what we need, and you can move the deal forward. They go, well, it looks good, the strategy is good, I like the layout, but it sounds kind of like the last thing we tried and that didn't work. You see, so I'm either getting the buy-in and moving the deal forward, or I'm flushing the objection so now I can handle that objection and keep the deal moving forward. Now make sure to click on the next video coming up, because it's going to show you the 3 sales lies that you have been taught and are continuing to be taught, that everybody's talking about, that are actually hurting your deals more than helping.